Okay, we have a 2017 Hyundai Santa Fe. We are going to add a key. Initially, customer thought that this key wasn't working. I told them that it could be a battery problem. So I came on site and checked. Sure enough, it was just a battery problem. So instead of all keys lost, we're just gonna have to add a key. So pretty quickly, we are going to switch the ignition on. Leave that key here. We are going to attempt to add an aftermarket key to it. This Hyundai Santa Fe have keys that works on two different frequencies. Some of them work on 433 megahertz and some work on 315. This vehicle is the one that works on the 315 megahertz. I do have two aftermarket keys here. Hyundai's vehicle are a little picky about programming keys. Sometimes they refuse aftermarket keys, but I do trust this supplier. They usually provide very good keys even aftermarket, so I'm going to try to add this to the system. So real quick, what we're going to do is to identify the vehicle. I already have the Wi-Fi turned on. We are going to click on this and type Hyundai, and we have Hyundai here. I wanted to start with launch door, but KM100 is pretty good at identifying Hyundais and Kias. It's pretty quick. The only issue I have with KM100 is the time it takes to read the password. So let's try and find out. I do want to point out that the customer's battery in the car is really low. Matter of fact, the vehicle wouldn't start at first. So now, actually, this is a 2015, but this key covers 2013 to 2017. So this is a smart key. Okay, so we are going to go into control unit, keyless redebookalizer password. This is an ID8A chip. Let's try to do that. Okay, click on OK. Turn the hazard on. It's pretty hot in here. I was hoping for the AC to be working, but it's not working. It is normal if the instrument cluster turn black. No worries. We open and close the driver door right now. And then we are going to click on OK to start the procedure. It claims that the key is not into the vehicle. For some reason, it didn't detect it. But now it seems like everything is okay. So excuse the glare, but this is the only spot that I have to work. So I'm just gonna have to do with it. Reading password. I'm gonna try to put a stopwatch just so I can have an idea of how long it took me to read that password. Clock. Stopwatch on. We've been in this process for already 1 minute. So at the end, we're just going to total this up and find out how long it took if we reach the password. If KM100 is taking too long to read the password, I'm going to try to disconnect the battery and reconnect it. If that doesn't work, I'm just going to use launch door, because by experience, launch door is faster than KM100 in my experience. We now have a password. Remember, we had been looking for about 1 minute, and plus the countdown right now is 2:18. So altogether 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So that's not too bad. So we are going to go into the add key function. So we are going to get out of this function, and then we are going to go into keyless and remote control learning. Okay, smart key learning. I'm going to say yes. Turn the hazard light on. It's already turned on. Open and close the driver's door. I'm not going to do that. Just going to click on OK. Okay, I'm supposed to turn the ignition off. So we are going to start this again. Smart key learning. Click on OK. Okay, so it will populate the password immediately, and we'll just click on OK. It will verify the password. If you enter the password 3 times wrong, it will lock the vehicle. So now is the right time to program the key. Once we click on OK, we have 5 seconds to put the head of the key on to contact the head of the key on the buttons. Then the security light should come on and go off. It means that it will be programmed, and it would show on the screen that the key is programmed. So we're going to repeat this procedure for the aftermarket key, and hopefully our aftermarket key is good and everything will be great. So let's go ahead and click on OK, and then this worked for this key. Remember, on Hyundai Kias, you have to reprogram the original key. Otherwise, the key that is not programmed will be disabled. So I'm going to say yes and do the same thing again. I will leave that key in the bag just in case it doesn't work. Click OK and contact the person. Okay, so this worked as well. It say programming succeed, 2 keys registered into the system. Now we are going to say OK and test the keys. All right, so now this is our new key. Let's go ahead and test it. It works, unlocks, perfect. Let's take the original key, lock, unlock. Everything is perfect. Now let's start the vehicle. Vehicle starts, no problem. And this is how you program a smart key for a Hyundai Santa Fe 2013 to 2017. Thanks for watching.